You guys are gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be doing favorites and fails today.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone?
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my favorites and fails for the month of December. Well, it's like collective. I've been using these products for a while, some of them since November, some of them longer, but I wanted to talk about them today. So if you want to know what I've been loving and what I haven't been loving, then just keep on watching. So let's start with my favorites. Starting off strong, I have the Blend Bunny Machina palette, I believe. I've heard both. I've heard Machina, I've heard Machina. I'm not sure of the name. Machina makes more sense to me, but I said Machina in my video. Why? I don't know. I love this palette so much. I busted it out again recently because I saw it in a vision I had and I needed to use it. Specifically this baby blue with this shade called Cyborg. This is my favorite shade in this entire palette. It is so beautiful. It is such a strong blue shift, but it's a very clear based shade, but the shimmer in there is so beautifully blue, cobalty blue. I love it so much. Every time I use this palette I have to use this shade because it is just such a pretty shade. Like, the lighting is going to make it so hard, but it's so pretty and you need to see it. I love this palette so much. This was sent to me, but I did use it multiple times and I have loved it all the times I've used it. Also, I want to play with the greens in here because the green row is so pretty and I have not tried it yet. The next palette I absolutely loved this month was the Gourmande Girls Silent Night palette. For the holiday season, this was the palette to use. This is so beautiful. I love this so much. And if you guys didn't know, Gourmande Girls recently added me to their PR list, which was wonderful. But you can now use code ALEX10 to save money off on Gourmande Girls, and I'm so excited about it. I can't. I'm obsessed. And the looks I created with this palette, you would be obsessed with it too. It is just, I'm still like drooling over those like eye looks with the white. Oh, I loved it. That was like my frosty dream. I also want to mention the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette. This is expensive, okay? This retails for $65. I did not pay that price. I got this from the Trend Mood box, and I would suggest you guys keep your eye out for these Trend Mood boxes because sometimes they really are such a good deal. I wanted this palette, but it was like $65 is too much for that. But I got this in a box with a bunch of other items for about 40 something, and I thought that was a great deal. And I love this palette. I love this palette just by looking at how used and how dirty it is. The pomade sides are so useful. I've used it for multiple things. I've used the black for my brows. I've used the black to line my eyes. I used this creamy one to pat under my eyes in case I get any creases. It's like a quick crease fix. It's like a little hack. You can also use the pomades as like a base for your eyeshadow, which I find super interesting. I haven't had any issues with this palette and I've loved using it. The mattes blend out so easily. If you're a makeup artist, this is perfect for you. You have literally every eyebrow shade you can know, any eyeliner shade you can know. I used this, I think, for New Year's. I used it for Thanksgiving. I've been loving this. I've used it multiple times since then, but it's one of those palettes that I know is gonna work every time, and it's so good. Keeping with Danessa Myricks, I do have this Danessa Myricks Colorfix foil. This one's in the shade Rock Candy. This is part of the Danessa Myricks Dynamic Chrome duo. This is so good. Okay, this is so good. I don't know. This is just the prettiest like eyeshadow ever. It sparkles so pretty. It has like pink and blue sparkles and it just shines so pretty. It reminds me of like birthday cake. Like, you know how like anything birthday cake has like sparkles and like the sparkles are all like holographic and like rainbow? That's what it reminds me of, but like in an eyeshadow form. So stunning. I wore this on New Year's again. Oh, I did film my look on New Year's. I just have to edit and upload my look from New Year's, but this has just been very beautiful. I've loved it every time I use it. I'm not a liquid eyeshadow girly because I have hooded eyes, so I find that they never really last on me or they start to look a little weird. This does not. It is so impressive and I'm surprised no one talks about this. Why does no one talk about this? The next palette is more of like a recent palette. This is the Adept Element 115 palette. I loved playing with this so much. You guys loved the video I did and the looks I created in that video. I did too. I thought they were so beautiful, but these shimmers in this palette are incredible. They're so unique and stunning, and there's different color shimmers in them. Like, it's insane. I've enjoyed playing with this one a lot as well. I love these mixed colors. They're so fun, and when you put them on your lids, you can see like an added color on top. It's definitely like a topper. I really like that. I love the packaging of this. This is so cool. I love it so much. And I would say it's definitely worth picking up if you've been interested in it. This one's surprising. I didn't think this would make it into the favorites. But you guys, look at it. It lights up, and like look at all of this. Okay, I'm not usually a fan of big palettes. I think they're too bulky, and then when I have to use them, it's hard to show you what shade I'm using, and it's just the whole thing. But the colors in this, they're just so pretty. There's a color in here for everyone. I love that you get neutrals. I love that you get the blues and the purples. I love it. I think it's a perfect combination of colors. So if you've been eyeing it, if you've been wondering, is it worth the hype? It is definitely worth the hype. It is a beautiful palette with a beautiful color story. The shimmers in here perform a lot better than the normal P.Louise shimmers that I get from like P.Louise budget box. I highly recommend this palette. Even though it is huge, I feel like you do get a lot for your money. I also want to talk about the Blend Bunny Noctilucent highlighting palette. Oh my god, I got this during Black Friday. During their sale, they had like 35% off, and I said now's the time, so I picked it up because that's about as good of a sale I think Blend Bunny does. They are a smaller indie brand, so I understand fully, but I've gotten my money's worth out of this. This is beautiful. I use this every time I want an inner corner highlight that's like really pretty, or I want my highlighter to sparkle in a way that just looks like ethereal. I will pop this out and I will use this. You get like a blue one, you get like a green one, you get one that shifts from golden yellow to green. You just get a lot of options in here, and you can use these as eyeshadows, you can use them as toppers, you can use them as highlights, you can use it as an inner corner highlight. I feel like you can do a lot with this, and I feel like that's why I picked it up. I picked this up, and I picked up the Trove quad that I've been wanting for so long. So I finally picked that up too, and I haven't used it yet, but when I do, I'm sure that will also be like one of my top favorites. Moving into some fragrance favorites, I'm excited to talk about this. I've been waiting to talk to you guys about this. Have you guys smelled the Fleur Vanilla Skin? Do you like it? Like, what are your thoughts? This has been my signature scent now for a while. Okay, I'm obsessed. It smells so good to me. It's like everything I want a vanilla to be. I want to smell like this forever. Like, I have a lot of fragrance, I have a lot of perfume, so for me to just hyper fixate on just one is a lot for me, I want to say, because I have a lot of good ones. Like, I have a lot of good ones. So for me to be like just specifically using this one, like buying backups because like it keeps selling out type, then you know it's good. I'm obsessed. Okay, the top notes on this are pink pepper, pink apple, and sugar crystals. The middle notes are lily, jasmine petal, and cashmere wood. The base notes are benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, and agar wood. It smells delicious. I've bought it from TikTok shop. Every time it goes back in stock, I buy it from TikTok shop if there's a coupon. If not, I will just buy it directly from Plur's site. I bought the travel size originally to like test out the longevity because I knew I would like the scent. It's vanilla. And the longevity on this is really, really nice. I still smell it on me. And I sprayed it today at like 9 in the morning. It is 10:30 at night. I can still smell this on me. But like, I love wearing this to bed. I love to smell this while I'm trying to sleep. It's just relaxing. This is my obsession. I'm hyper fixated on this one perfume, and I can't help it because it just smells so good. Fleur Vanilla Skin. I want it in my skin. I want it there. It's just so good. It smells like a little musky, but then it like mixes with my chemistry and just smells like straight vanilla for hours. I had a friend at work actually buy the same perfume because I guess she wanted to smell it with like her friend. She comes up to me, she's like, what do you wear? And I'm like, oh, I wear like a bunch of stuff. Like, I wear like a bunch of things, and she's just like, but like, what do you wear mostly? And I'm like, oh, it's just this one from Plur. And she's just like, is it this one? And she holds like her bottle up, and I'm like, yes, it's that one. And she's like, I smelled it, and I was like, that's Alex. And I was like, that was like the best compliment. I was like, yes, that means it's working. The next favorite I have is actually, I haven't made the video on this yet, but it will come out soon. This is the Skylar Caramel Alps. This has notes of almond, creamy caramel, and cacao blanc. I love Skylar. You guys know I've been obsessed with their scents. I've been subscribed to their scent club for a year now, which is insane. This just smells so good. It smells warm and toasty, but also very sweet. It says that it layers well with Vanilla Sky and Fall Cashmere, and I can totally see that. So this just reminds me of like being in a little cottage on top of the mountains, and like the mountain view looks like this, and like it's picturesque and it looks beautiful, and like you're wearing this and you can smell it in your cozy blanket with your slippers and your pajamas, and it just smells so good. I also like to wear this one to bed because it just smells really cozy, but I will catch myself wanting to put this on over the Fleur sometimes. That's how I know it's good, because I'd be hyper fixated on vanilla skin. And the last scent I want to talk to you about is one that I actually purchased like a while back, like a really long while back. It is the Crumb Culture by Snif, but it's their like secret menu. It's like where they put all their creative scents out. So I picked this up way before in the year. I don't know, mid-year I picked this up. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video. I don't think I have, honestly, which is why I'm mentioning it now. But I'm about halfway done with this. It smells so good. It smells like a buttery, flaky croissant, but it also smells like a pastry, like a berry pastry. I just love this. I feel like this is so unique. They captivated a croissant fragrance in a bottle, and I hope they never discontinue. Please don't discontinue this. It smells so cozy as well. It reminds me a lot of Fireside Flurries from Bath and Body Works, but like with a croissant like in it for some reason. But this is just so good. I love the bottle. I love like, this is magnetic, so it feels very luxe every time I use it, and it wasn't too expensive for a fragrance. This lasts pretty well on me as well, and I really I enjoy this one. So I want to talk about some body care, and specifically the Sol de Janeiro Bom Dia Bright Cream. I am using this currently because we're currently selling this at the company I'm working at, so I get it basically for free, so I can't argue free. I've been loving this. I'm about halfway done with this one. And I got this one because I've been loving the Bom Dia. It's like the body mist. I love the two paired together is so good. I didn't mention it in this video because I haven't been using it much now, since I've been hyper fixated on the Fleur Vanilla Skin. I've been wearing this every night before bed because I do have lots of eczema scars on my skin, so these have been lightening it up because this has AHAs and vitamin C in it, so it's been very helpful at brightening my skin up and having that exfoliation in there without being too harsh. It's very gentle still. Moving on to some lip products, I have the Hard Candy Boyfriend lip liner. This is not Boyfriend. This one is First Move. Can't find Boyfriend. I've used it so much that I have now misplaced it somewhere and I cannot find it. I cannot locate it anywhere. But this formula is really good, and I was almost out of it anyway, so I need to buy a new one anyway. So I will this weekend. They sell these at Walmart. I love them so much. They make my lips look super pouty, super pretty. I love that it has like a little brush on the end. I don't think the formula is very good for that. I feel like it's better when you rub your lips together when it has warmth of the heat. But when I put something over top and I want to blend my lip liner into it with the brush, this is so helpful. And like, yes, it will get gunky, but I'm eventually gonna run out of this anyway and have to toss it out. So I really like these lip liners a lot, and I definitely want to pick up another Boyfriend lip liner. Another lip liner I cannot stop wearing, and this is the one I'm currently wearing because I can't find Boyfriend. It's the Glamlite Hershey's Cookies and Cream lip liner. I hate that you can only get this in a set. I want this separate. Glamlite, I want this separate. This needs to be separate. This lip liner is the best lip liner ever. I don't care what you say. I have the biggest lip liner obsession. I have a huge collection of lip liners. This one is the best lip liner. It is so creamy, but also stays put. And I've worn this for hours and I can still see like the lip liner perfectly intact. Like, I'm not saying it's budge proof. It's not budge proof. It will come off. But the longevity is much better than other lip liners I've tried. The color is mainly what has me hooked on this thing. It is the perfect brownie nudie pink. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. It is so perfect. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing it with other lip products, but I love, love, love this. And I hope that Glamlite decides to separate this from the lip kit. Keeping with some Glamlite, I love me some Glamlite, but there's been one item from Glamlite that I can't not wear because it's just that good. The formula is that good. Everything is that good. It is the Glamlite A Nightmare on Elm Street Killer Lip Oil. This is freaking amazing, okay? When I got this and I put it on, I was like, this is the lip oil I'm gonna wear with all of my lip combos, and I wasn't lying. This is the lip oil I wear with all of my lip combos. It is so pretty. The color of it is perfect for what I need it for, and it does add like a little hint of something better every time I put it on. And when I have that kind of lip product, I know it's a keeper and I know I need to keep it around. So she's a keeper and I love it so much. She's probably gonna get so much more dirtier than she is now, but I'll just get another one. It's okay. I hope Glamlite continues to come out with some more lip oils because I really love this one. And I want to continue on with some other lip oils. I also want to talk about the Blend Bunny Sugar High lip oil. I've actually put a dent in this. It's not a big dent because you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way with this because it is very much a black lip oil. But I love what it adds every time I wear it. You know, like how I said the Nightmare on Elm Street lip oil looks good on top of all of my lip combos. So does this one. It also just deepens it up just a little bit so it looks a little more grungy, and I love that. This one has been a favorite for a while now and I can't put it down. So I figured it's definitely one to mention in today's video of favorites that I've been, I guess, hoarding. Waiting to talk about. I also want to talk about the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils. These are a dupe to the Dior ones and they're better because they are much cheaper. I have 4 shades. I got Rose Envy, I got Jam Session, I have Honey Talks, and I have Red Delicious. I'm wearing Rose Envy today, but I feel like I should have worn the black lip oil or the Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know, my lip combo today is not serving. But I love these. These are a dupe for the Dior lip oils, but I've never tried those, so I don't know what I'm missing. So I'm enjoying these, and I'm gonna continue to enjoy these because Dior is not cruelty free, but e.l.f. is. So I've been loving it. I think my favorite shade has been Honey Talks because it's such a perfect nude color, and I love nude lip combos. So this has definitely been the one I've been loving. I want to talk about this blush. This is the P.Louise x Mikayla The Cheek of It A Flirty Flush of Color Liquid Blush. This one's in the shade Pretty Pansy. I'm only talking about this shade in my favorites because the other one is not a favorite. I just love this like cooler toned pink. For the winter time, I've been obsessed and I can't put it down. Also, I've been loving using this on my lips as well as like a lip color. I think it's so pretty with a brown lip liner. Multi-purpose products for me get like double points. So this one gets double points to Gryffindor. And the last 2 items for my favorites I want to talk about are some skincare stuff. This has been what I've been using on my skin exclusively. This is the Farsali The Reset Renewal Fluid Cream. This brightens, smooths, and firms. It has a ton of wonderful ingredients for you. It has vitamin C, niacinamide, 10 peptides, and 5 ceramides. I've been using this morning and night, and I don't use much of anything else. I literally have just been exclusively using this. Me and my boyfriend have been exclusively using this. This has been our cream of choice. However, it is sold out right now, and I did buy like 3 of them so I wouldn't run out, but I'm running out now because this is my last one and they have not restocked. So I'm worried. And I feel like that's the only problem with this specific product is having to buy it on Farsali's website and having to wait for it when it's out of stock. I don't want my skin to ruin itself while I have to wait for this to come back in stock. because this has literally saved and changed my skin. Keeping up with the Farsali, I want to talk about the Novelty #1 Luminous Peptide Serum. This illuminates and plumps. It's a peptide complex microfluidic technology, and this is so interesting. It has like little beads, and when you squirt it, it like separates, and it's like watery but like also shimmery. It's definitely interesting, but I've been loving using this as like a glowy product on my everyday looks because I don't wear makeup every day. Surprising, I do not wear makeup every day. I'm usually barefaced when I go to work. So I usually will just put on some rosy drops from Drunk Elephant, or I will just put on this, but definitely something like that. Something quick and easy that I can just be out the door. This makes my cheeks look so pretty. So dewy, so glowy. It's like this highlighting effect. I've also worn it on top of makeup as well, and it looks really nice. I've enjoyed it. I feel like you can mix it with foundation. I've mixed it with the lotion to just put on my face very quickly. I like it like that as well. I also have been using this as like a glowy product for my chest because sometimes I want like a little something there, and I've been loving it like that too. So again, multi-purpose products get double points. So this product gets double points, although this takes away some of the points because the cap broke and I didn't do anything. It's just literally missing a whole chunk of it. Like, what the heck? But the product is really, really good, and I really have been enjoying it, and I bought both of these on Black Friday, so I did get a little bit of a discount, which is very nice. Moving on to some things that I didn't love as much this month. So I got these lip liners from the Eyescream beauty box, the Be Bella Cosmetics Lip Perfection pencils. I have the shade Unforgettable and I have the shade Coral, and I dislike them both. These are just basic lip liners. They don't really do much for me. They are pretty dry, and the color selection of these are not my favorite. They are not my color of choice, so I don't think I would use these ever, so I'm going to declutter them after this video. But yeah, I don't like these. I think it was a definite fail. The wrapping doesn't want to come off, taking off some of the wording from the pencils, so I'm like, I'm good. Another fail for me has been the Skylar Sacred Hinoki. I just can't get down with it. I can't. It smells too earthy. It's not my type of fragrance. Yeah, I haven't been a fan of this one. Let me search up the notes on this. So we have fir needle, pine, hinoki, sandalwood, vetiver, cedarwood, hay, amber, and musk. I'm sorry, but I can't get down with hay as being a note in a perfume. That's just not. Did I just eat it? I just ate it. Alex, this is what you get for talking shit. Ah! Ew, I ate it and now it's just there. I just don't love it. Like, it smells nice in the bottle, but I don't think it mixes well with my body chemistry either, so it's like a double-edged sword that's just causing this to fail. So the next fail is the P.Louise x Mikayla, the cheek of it, a flirty flush of color, but this one's in very violet. I wanted to love this. I was like, purple blush, that's so cool. I never see that done anywhere. There's probably a reason. I don't know, maybe it's just this one in particular. I want to say it is. This has like a white base to it. It's so hard to work for anyone who's not paper white. I think this could have been a different color because this is just too much. It's too light. It needs to be deeper. It needs to be a deeper purple. At first it like blended out into nothing. I was just like, what is supposed to happen here? I was not feeling this at all. The last fail I want to talk about are the bling brushes that I got. This set isn't the set I had originally. This set is much nicer, but I'm still not like fully like obsessed over the fact that I had to contact them about my brushes not being what I wanted, and that they didn't do refunds. They don't do refunds, and these brushes are very expensive, so it's really upsetting that they don't do refunds, but that's okay. Obviously, I'm no longer considering these brushes a fail because they fixed the issue, but I did want to mention that they do have a lifetime warranty for the brushes. So I do have a brush that is currently missing a crystal and is broken, and I have emailed customer support and hopefully they can help me out with that. But that's pretty nice for brushes that are very expensive. I will share the photos and videos of my old brushes, and I will share some, but like it's just much better. The composition of the brushes is much better. One of my eye brushes was missing crystals like galore. These are not. These are perfect. These are beautiful and they're stuck on there. They're not going anywhere. I've used them a lot, so I can tell you these are much better quality than the last brushes I had. But I don't know what's going on where you have this totally different, you know, quality. You think you need some quality control in there or something. Something's definitely off. That was my favorites and fails for the month of December. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a long time. I'm so sorry. I definitely will get back into it this year. Happy New Year. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. I didn't think this through. I don't have space. The mattes are so easily to vanilla Fleur. And I know that's how you know, like, off their website, but like still them. I really like these lip liners. I really like these lip liners. I hope I didn't break it just now. This is the lip liner. This is the lip liner. It's a peptide clump. Again, multi-purpose products for me make the